guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Queen Desta and thank you for tuning in on this video. For those who it's not their first time, thank you very much for always being here. Today is an interesting video as I'm taking you to this beautiful adventurous place as I share with you a story of how me and my siblings, to be specific, my sisters, almost drowned in this magical, amazing, beautiful place. Now, if you've been following through my channel recently, you've seen we've been on a journey of exploring, let's call it siblings trip to Tanzania, which has been amazing, a blast. Let me tell you, Tanzania is beautiful, it's magical, it's very green. Nature over there is just on another level. I love it. The mountains, oof. But let me tell you, it was also cold. It was a cold season, but also I'm told in Arusha, Moshi, it's almost always in that kind of, you need something warm, especially in the evenings. So we were also not spared from this. Anyway, on this beautiful day, we wake up very early, ready for another adventure. By the way, guys, have you watched the Materuni Falls? That was a beautiful experience. Go watch it and you'll see the build up of this story that I'm about to share today. So on this specific day, I have done my research. I have planned out itineraries, but I don't know if you guys know by now, I plan itineraries. Feel free to reach out, feel free to consult me on all your trips because I am so good when it comes to planning and putting things together. So I had put together this and I told my siblings today we are going to Kikuletwa Hotspring. I also was curious to see if what I see on videos and photos based on my research is what is, or it's edited photos and videos of the place is just as beautiful as it looks. And also, how is the temperature, how deep is it, all these factors. I was excited. What's the size? I was excited to see all these things. So me and my siblings, we were up ready for this adventure.
We are heading through another amazing adventure here in Moshi. I mean the streets of Moshi, in the marketplace, because we are trying to get some clothes like for this activity that we're gonna be doing today in this very beautiful place. I think it's in the thumbnail and I am waiting to see this place and be amused as I was yesterday. I hope you already watched the Materuni Falls because it was amazing and beautiful. Highly recommend this place. It's actually getting warm that I feel I should remove this, but I'm so happy for today. Let's go on an adventure to the hot spring. Lots of swimming, loading, lots of enjoying, lots of playing. So stick around, hit the like button, subscribe if you have not. Let's have a good time.
So we take a tuk-tuk all the way heading to Kikuletwa. Let me tell you, it was such a long distance. But as much as it was a long distance, it was a long distance compared to how much we had anticipated and expected it to be. I think it was close to 3 hours just on a tuk-tuk going. But the road was beautiful in the first like 1 hour. The road was maram with some trees falling on the side. It was just beautiful. It was like we are the people on the wedding and then there are people holding those things like this. Amazing. Then after that, we started having like a sugarcane plantation, long sugarcane plantation. After that, we now get into the maram as well as the plantation was still going on.
PPC sugar. Imeenda mpaka huko mbele kabisa. Mbali sana, huwezi maliza huko. Huwezi maliza.
But we were also told we are close to making it to our destination. But sooner or later, we made it to our destination. And I also have to say shout out to Kenyans that we would meet driving their own cars, just people. And it's very easy to recognize Kenyans in Tanzania because of their accent and all these things. Anyway, we made it to Kikuletwa Hotspring.
So we've made it to Chemka Hot Spring, and this is as beautiful as I can show you. It's just pretty. This is our destination. And it's actually deep, and also I'm told it has fish inside. So let the adventure begin, as in the videos, as in the photos, as is in real life. Enjoy you.
So first things first, it was the confirmation of just Tanzania is beautiful. Kikuletwa Hot Spring must be on your list to just appreciate nature and how beautiful it is. So we made it to this place. You've seen it. It's beautiful. It's like a whole big pool. And the goal is you can't come here and just stay. So what do? It's time to get into the swimming and enjoy the swim. So I was standing as the only courageous person that is like, I am doing no floater. Well, everyone else was, well, all the guards that are there, like all the people that help people to learn how to swim, to enjoy their swim and all these things, were selling people to take floaters. Floaters is that thing that you wear. And Damaris being like, now I know how to swim, I got this. Enjoyed her first slide into the water. No harm, nothing, I'm okay, I got in. It was a simple, swift swim. But I also have to say, when you arrive in this place, the first impression you see is of people flexing their skills on how they can swing on swings, do turns and stuff like this. And I'm like, oh, I look forward to being able to be confident to try it. I've seen it being shown online, but I was like, I hope I will be able to do it by the end of Kikuletwa. Anyway, let me go to the story of how when we were almost drowning. So apparently, what I didn't know, or what you cannot know from videos, this water is not, it's a hot spring, so it comes from underground, but it flows to a waterfall. So on the farthest end, it has like a flow. It is not just constant. I think that's what all springs are. I'm not sure, but the place that the spring drains to, it drains to a waterfall. So my sisters are there, and I'm being like, so apparently I was also mad at my other sister because she knows how to swim, Mary, and I was like, why are you using a floater? You shouldn't be with a floater. And then she's like, I am still afraid and stuff like this. Oof. Then apparently we don't realize that we are going to the place the waterfall is. Like, we keep moving, they keep moving. I wasn't with them, it's my two sisters. They keep moving. Then they start calling me, and I'm there swimming like the pro that I assume to be. And then we go, I get to them, I'm trying to pull them back, but the flow of the water keeps pushing us behind. Then I have to be like, keep pushing yourself. It was just a very interesting situation. And because I had dismissed those people that give people floaters so many times, because for me I was just thinking they want to see these tourists and take money from them, they just kept looking at us as we were quote unquote fighting for our lives. Whew. It's never a very easy situation. I've been in a situation where I need to save someone who is drowning in a swimming pool situation. There is more stability in a swimming pool compared to this water that is moving. But anyway, we hadn't gotten to a place of drowning. But when you imagine you're going to fall in a waterfall in just like a few minutes because this water keeps pushing you, I had to like pep talk my sisters, be courageous, keep kicking, keep pushing yourself. Then I keep pushing them. Whew, it was such a task. But luckily we were able to come back to a place of stability. Then all of a sudden this guy said, yeah, we were waiting for you guys to get to a point of no return and just surrender, then we'll dive in and save you. And apparently they also told us very few people have drowned. They're able to see someone before they get to the worst situation, but the water does actually push people to that direction that goes to the waterfall. So now after we knew this factor, did I even tell you guys? At some place there were some fish that eat your dead skin on your legs. And me, with my fears, I could not, let me try other things, not letting fish eat my dead skin. I don't care for the dead skin. I don't care for that massage you're talking about, because for me, anytime I'm swimming, I keep imagining of that shark chasing my toes. So now you're telling me a fish to actually bring this fear to life? No, thank you very much. You know what? I'd rather swim or go try to do my tactics and learn how to jump in water. And actually, that's what I did.
Yay! Yay! Unataka kurudia?
Guys, so far.
Unataka kurudia?
Well, after lots of jumping and diving, we also went to this other place that the water was more constant and had like a whole concert. You know, I also couldn't vlog because I was shocked about, I had my GoPro and stuff. I was like, I'm gonna bring you all this content, stuff like this, but unfortunately it wasn't possible because I realized how much Sometimes water has so much power that I'm not necessarily that keen to take footage in water. But we did have an amazing time. We joined up with another group of people with music. We were dancing in the pool. It was just beautiful. Then after that, it was time to go back on another 3 hours drive in a tuk-tuk. But let me tell you, to be honest, it is worth it. It was worth it. I'm happy I made it there. Out of my bucket list, a whole adventure for a day. Then, whew, I think I have not said in these videos enough. If you want to enjoy tasty, I know my people are gonna come for me for this one. If you want to enjoy tasty East African food, try Tanzanian food. This is a dare. Like, try Tanzanian food. Tanzanian food is delicious. We enjoyed every meal we had in Tanzania, in Kibanda, in a good hotel, in the place that we were sleeping. All the meals we did enjoy, even just at the border, all meals were tasty. So we went to this place. It was like a local, what in Kenya we call Kibanda, and it was nice. It was tasty. We had like fish, we had beef. Quantity is sufficient, and it was just an amazing experience. Well, to be honest, Kikuletwa Hotspring is one of those destinations that people make memes about on your way there, how the journey can be long, but in the long run the experience is absolutely worth it. Anyway, we finally went back. 3 hours drive in a tuk-tuk back, but it was so swift. I had the best travel buddies. We would sing music, we would wave to people. It was just so much fun. Why was I not vlogging at this moment? Anyway, so on arriving back to Moshi, we decided, you know what, every night we had this rule, we were never gonna stay in the same place.
Time for breakfast. So I'm having scrambled egg, banana, cucumber, watermelon, and toasted bread, and tangawizi tea, which is like ginger tea. Yeah, we've really had a good time dancing and singing over here, but it's also a cloudy day. Oh, that's why the lighting is not the best, but I'll give you a tour of this place after breakfast. Hi guys, good morning. Let me tell you, yesterday was such a wholesome day. Had a really good time, enjoyed, swam. But also I have to say, if you're planning to go to Kikuletwa, just know it's like a good distance from Moshi, but it's worth it, and it's worth the experience. If you don't know how to swim, please just take up the floater, you'll be fine. And don't miss out, if you know how to swim, don't miss out on the thing of jumping, the swing. That was fun. Anyway, I want to show you where we slept this night. It's in a place called Mountain Bike. Yeah, that has this, I would say, woody kind of vibe, and bikes places going on. Yeah, so I'm just gonna give you a quick tour of this place. So as you come in, there's like the reception, which is up here. That's my sister over there having a good time. She's swinging. Yeah, oh shoot, trying to zoom in. There she is. Those are the rooms. The thing with this place, it's just very woody. Everything is wood kind of aesthetics going on, which is nice, apart from like now the private dorms. It's also called mountain bikes because they rent out bikes. Yeah, then just more places as you go up. Basically that's it. So let me take you to my room if I'm gonna figure out our way. Like, oh okay, this is a bonfire place where you can burn things and have a good time. That's my other sister over there. There's a hanging line here, chilling seats. Let me take you to our... So this is our room. As you can see, they actually said that these are bikes that have spoiled from before, that they use now for aesthetics. How true that is, I don't know, but anyway, it makes the place look good. And in real life, there are no lights, so our room is as dark as dawn. Yeah, and I'll try do you a tour. I'll try give you a tour once there is light, but it's a good like getaway if you want silence, because compared to other hostels that I found here in Moshi, this one has serene, like no noise from like the road, but also to keep in consideration it's like 2.2 kilometers away from the city center, which is like a 20 minutes walking distance, but compared to where we were sleeping before, it's in the city center 5 minutes away, but you can still hear the noise. So if you want to chill and just have a calm time, I think this is more ideal. Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so I'll show you the room once the lights are back. Hopefully, if they're not back, I'll put you some photos so you can see how the room looks like. But I did have a good night. Yes, highly recommend for you guys to visit this place, especially if you're Kenyan. It's not, it's one, it's cost effective, two, it's close to Nairobi, and three, it's an adventure in a whole different country. And also you can speak Swahili, so that makes life a little bit easier for you. Yeah. Whew. So I'll see you guys as we go on. I'm just still in a slow mode because we just woke up, had breakfast, and that's about it. I'm even going to lay down now that there are no lights before checkout time.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Highly recommend Tanzania as a destination. Solo traveling with people, with family, as a couple. It's lovely. It's beautiful. It's a good nature. I am inspired to go back to climb Mount Kilimanjaro because I saw the possibilities and all the logistics and all these things, and I saw people doing it. Like we met travelers as well, and yeah. Oh, I enjoyed sharing travel content. Oh, guys, I would never get tired of it. It reminds me of my backpacking days. But we'll see if we'll get back to that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Always remember to create time for them to ignite your soul. Until next time, bye for now.